Well, he took a shot as he let go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He probably had the incompletion, then the turnover.
And a touched on the opening drive. This is third and now Rodgers. And that would be incomplete. But it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. On fourth down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So the Cowboys ready to go on offense for the first time. It is their 30-year-old quarterback, Dak Prescott, who leads the way.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. When you talk about this Jets defense, this unit, they struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, then you can see the top 10.
Tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Cowboy 1st down there. Prescott to Gallup.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Dak's got this one complete to Pollard, and he'll go down at the 28.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look. Before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the... This is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, they've still got to finish it off, partner.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. You talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on the defensive side of the ball.
Extra point up and good by Auburn. And it's now a 7-0 game.
What are you doing?
Playing my football game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Conklin's first season in New York saw him match his production from Minnesota almost to the number. And the Jets, they will happily continue to take those numbers as he delivers again with a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the second-year man back from injury. It's Breece Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball on the 39. Here's second down at 7. Throwing is Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Nico Hardman, the intended target. 3rd down here. You look at this Cowboy defense. And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And Rodgers is going to go down. Sacked. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignments. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take a great position here with a 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Prescott on first down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the 29, here's second down at 2. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That one a first down pickup of 8. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. His throw incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Touchdown! C.D. Lamb. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense will be fun to watch each and every time out.
We're good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And New York set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now Rodgers. And check down complete to Hall. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On play action, Rodgers. And that one too wide and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing to the brink out there, partner, almost to the point now. It's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all my viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down, Pollard again. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
A great run by Pollard, and runs like that have had us anticipating a breakout season from him for years. And it finally arrived in 2022. Dallas gave him more run, and he had his first 1,000-yard season despite receiving less than 200 touches.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And the Jets have got it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team. That they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He finds Wilson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Touchdown, Jets. Nicole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Zerline good with a PAT. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Tony Pollard and his Dallas teammates ready again on offense. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
I don't understand it.
That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down. But
A black PS5 controller is $70.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang
say
the
something to me?
shoulder and make the tackle.
I said I was looking at PS5 controllers.
And created a foul.
A lot of them go for $72, $74, but a black one goes for $69. No black one.
25 seconds to go here
I think I'll be white one for $60 too. Free shipping.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott. This is caught. It's close. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about the rundown.
Time here in Dallas where the Cowboys out in front.
Whatever.
As we'll get you over to Orlando. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely.
I do like
NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that 1st half.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 2nd and 5. Here's Pollard again. And he's going to get this down close to a 1st at about the Jets' 35.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball-control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Running right, it's Pollard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. There's big Quentin Williams, the All-Pro, in on the tackle.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Escape, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape.
I fucked up
in the secondary as well. Kept the coverage tight, kept receivers, and left no real option for him to throw it downfield. Now that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No, 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 no. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wilson's got it complete. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
action. Now it's Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Here's Thomas Morstead now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yards that time on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
That's cool.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. Final minute.
You know that Ford truck that Cletus has? It's all shipped up. That blue one?
Yeah.
Well, there's a company out there that's making the same idea, but factory
Is that a
one.
Raptor?
No, it's just blank F-150.
Oh, then I don't know if I know which one you're talking about.
The one with the supercharger, the one that had turbo on.
He was doing like mini drags down his little road.
Like a work truck, basically. Light duty work truck, but still considered a work truck. Plain Jane.
I thought that was a Raptor, man.
Nope, the white truck he has, the 4-door truck he has is a Raptor. They don't make a Raptor that short.
Yeah, I'm not too good with visual like that. At least with cars, you know what I mean?
No, this guy's talking about you can actually buy this from this company that's building it. It's basically same idea. Well, not 700 or 1,000 horsepower, but you can do anything you want after you buy. But no, this is all factory for $46,000. Depends on the options.
It's nice, dude. It's nice.
This offense really looking polished.
I've always been a fan of trucks.
They're just useful. Unfortunately, they're not the greatest for females.
Yeah, my uncle, he had a King Cab fucking Chevy, whatever.
King Cab, Ford, or Quad Cab, whatever.
Yeah, and I remember when I rode in that, I couldn't, like, it was perfect, you know what I mean? There was enough room in the cab to where it wasn't stupid, and then you also had a fucking bed to, like,
do stuff.
Groceries, whatever, you know what I mean? Because I can't tell, like, when I had the wheelchair, when I was dealing with that, oh my god, it was a pain in the ass. My mom has a walker right now. Man, pain in the ass. But if we had a truck, oh.
Yeah, so that sucks though, is they're not the vehicle for tree mileage. No, but they're a two-wheel drive truck, you don't really need four-wheel drive for two-wheel drive. Then it's going to be a little lower.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
What you're paying for? I always thought I was foreign. He's like, well, you guys have what's for American people? I said, big trucks.
That's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
I like that from him. I would have been having one. I mean, I'm not a Ford, but I'm not really a brand guy.
Prescott on play action. Able to find the open man. That's complete. It's so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his second rushing touchdown.
You're not going to have a whole lot of options to it. Well, like I said, basically a work truck.
for the point after.
I don't know if you ever paid much attention to it, so you're not really a car guy, but the last 2 years have been having an optional lock and tailgate for your truck.
You get optional to have what?
The tailgate on your pickup truck. You
know, oh, wow.
You can have it locked. Those are like $800. Just because it's not hard to steal a tailgate from the back of a truck. Well, as long as it's not locked, anyway. All you do is pick up when there's an opening on the right side of the tailgate. So you put the left side in, there's an opening on the right side, so boom, it's in. And then hook up the light and anything else you have to hook up. You know, because people back in the day still tailgate. They said they like $700 or $1,200 for a tailgate. Depends on the vehicle and blah, 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 blah.
And when it comes to trucks, people are still in catalytic converters before that, though.
Wow, it's because they're valuable. The metal's valuable. I seen a bunch of people on TikTok. One guy freaking took rebar and wore it all under one of his truck so nobody can see it. Kind of like a roof.
Nah.
Plenty of videos where people are stealing over people killing like the road. They come outside by stupid, man. I would have started blasting away with fucking paintball gun with mace pellets in it.
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it.
5-finger disco.
Another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles.
No, they're not. I never had fun.
Haven't been able to put the points up. Really, stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched.
So how much more is the difference between the Florida and Cuba car? Is it 3,500?
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
Oh, excuse me.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Prescott, they're going to throw for him. That's caught. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone.
Nice and close.
Well, this is a touch cruel.
I would go for a drive, especially if you can jump on the throttle.
And the Jets have got it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number be empirical.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. This offense on 3rd down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
That's cool.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds.
Good
And they'll say it
those are
sailed
cool.
out at the 10-yard line. Tony
You ever
Pollard
been in the
and
car
his
that the
Dallas
dome light
teammates ready again on
slowly turns
offense.
off?
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say.
It just dims out. It just goes from bright and just slowly dims out.
He's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy,
oh shit, handles.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Play action now. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Damn, bro, I'm fucking dog shit trash.
The Cowboys here unable to
Oh, he's playing football game or something else?
Football.
Possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down
Way too much
conversion
clutter
tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
That was a nice throw.
DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Zerline connects on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd down and 6 now. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
On play action, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talked so much about the turnover battle.